Florence. I'm a social worker in Macheo Children's Center working in the Family Empowerment Program. We sat together and thought that the best way was to helping these children out there where they were still at home. Most of these guardians and families cannot provide the basic requirements for a child. For example, if the child falls sick, they cannot be able to take their child to the hospital. If sometimes there is no food, actually in one of the locations we've been working in Makueni, children can even go a whole day without a single meal. And when they find a meal, it is a meal that is not balanced because it can only be maize, which is known also as corn. Now, these families also have no clothes. You find that a child has only a pair of clothes, maybe the uniform that they sometimes may go to school with, and that's what they wear throughout the year, meaning that clothes is also a luxury. Then another problem is the school itself. Many children, you find that they cannot afford to go to school. Why? When you're hungry, you cannot concentrate. So they decide, instead of going to school on a hungry stomach, I would rather find food, then I can be able to go to school. So you find most of these children facing a lot of problems. We've seen how important food is through feeding programs in many schools, whereby many children are able to go to school because there they can at least get one meal a day. But many of these families in the Family Empowerment Program are very far away from schools with feeding programs, and therefore you find many children skipping school. So Macheo role in the Family Empowerment Program is to come in and help the parents and the guardians take better care of the children. We hope that this program goes away into helping the millions of Kenya that are in need of it. From some of the activities of the program we do is parenting skills. We try to teach guardians and parents about necessary parenting skills that they might not be aware of by holding seminars and workshops. Sometimes we gather the families and we communicate, we teach them about HIV/AIDS. We also teach them about how to manage children behavior, because you find that many children are involved in bad behavior. So we also try to counsel them on how to go about counseling their children, and it has really helped a big deal with helping the children to, the parents to be better parents for these children. We also teach the families about the nutrition, because now if the family is only giving corn to children, then that means that the children are not getting a balanced diet. So we try to advise them on cheap vegetables that they can include in their meals, so that at least the children can get the basic food and also food that has enough nutrients. We also try to bring in experts to help the parents be able to do much more for the children that they were not able, because maybe they didn't have enough experience and the knowledge, and it has come a long way and has changed a life for somebody. Like now, Mary is a lady living in the heart of Kiandutu slums in Thika. When we visited Mary, we found out that as much as she has the willpower to try, and also her positive attitude towards her life with her children, she needed to be helped a bit more to be able to do more for her children. Mary is a mother of 4. One child is in secondary school. The other one follows is Jambi, who is not at school. Then there is one in class 1, and the last one is only 3 years. Now, Mary's main problem is that Jambi, her second born daughter, is autistic and also epileptic. So Mary has to devote her full time with the child because she cannot be able to leave her and go to seek work outside. So being unable to talk, walk, or even do anything, the mother has to be there since she cannot even afford to have a nanny take care of Jambi. Now, Mary is a tailor. She can be able to sew clothes, and since a good Samaritan helped her with a sewing machine, Mary has been able to do more for her family. She buys very large clothes that people normally don't buy, and then she goes, cuts them into small pieces and makes clothes for the children. Mary sometimes has to lock her child in the house to rush and sell the clothes that she has made because not all customers will be able to come and buy clothes from the house. So she sometimes has to rush quickly, sell quickly, and then come back before the child is distressed. So with that, we decided that we can bring in an expert who can try to help her. Jennifer has 2 autistic children of her own, but they are grown up, and she has been able to help them out of autism by practicing many things with her. She is more educated about it, and she knows how to go about her children, even be able to read and talk. So when Jennifer got into Mary's life, we have seen a big difference because the main problem with Jambi, the autistic child, is that she could not even be able to go she cannot manage to go to the toilet because she has not been trained on that. And that is why she cannot be accepted in any special institution, because one of the requirements is the child should be able to hold their toilet. Now with Jennifer coming into Mary's life, she has been taking her through a process of toilet training, also helping the child to be able to take a few steps walking, and also has helped the mother to know how to really communicate with the child instead of maybe talking loudly because they think the child cannot hear. Jennifer explains to Mary that slow talking and repetition and such things will help the child be able to communicate better. But when you shout to the child with autism, then she cannot understand anything. And Mary has been very impressed with the results she is getting after following Jennifer's attitude. For example, Jambi now can be able to walk for a few steps. So bringing experts is good. Another example of the way experts have helped is like with the Kilimambogo women, where we took an expert who knows more about agriculture. The women are practicing farming because so that they can be able to sustain the food insecurity that is in the country at the moment. So without the knowledge, they didn't know how to spread or to prevent the diseases and the pests from their crops. But an expert came in and has helped them to know even they don't have to buy chemicals, because chemicals, then you need a lot of dressing to keep off the fumes from getting into your body. But she teaches them about using soap and water to control the pests. The women are happy and they are practicing. Now their vegetables are doing very well. And yeah, they are even going a mile further to try and plant some good trees so that as a way of fighting food insecurity and therefore being able to provide for their children, they can be able to attract rain. And we are very happy with the results we are getting from these women. It's amazing. Another thing Macho is trying to do is to encourage people to form small groups, and these groups are encouraged to save. There are 2 types of saving, whereby there is a business saving and also there is a social saving. Now, with the business saving, they will just save so that they can be able to acquire a loan that will help them be able to make their businesses expand. So the business loan, it will help the people to save money and get a loan to expand their businesses. When their businesses are expanded, their income is better, and therefore they can be able to provide better for the children. Also, the social saving will help the parents in case a child is sick, and in case there is a problem with school uniform, school fees, or in case even if a house burns, they will get some money from the social savings to be able to get back on their feet. Now, most small businesses in Kenya are troubled because of the social problems that arises. If a child is sick, you find a parent getting money, even the capital from the business, and then taking it back, taking the child to the hospital for admission or for medicine, and this makes it very hard for the business to run well. So that's why we are encouraging the two types of saving, so that in case the business has a problem, there is a business saving to cater for that. If there is a problem with the family, the social saving will cater for that. So we are very encouraged, because groups are saving small amounts, and when they get a loan, they will be able to pay in small amounts, and they are encouraged to be in groups so that they can motivate each other. And we are really happy with the way the family empowerment is going on, and we hope with all the challenges that might come up in the future, that we might be able to solve them, so that we can really help this family go to their full potential. We are happy for all the support from people, and also for all the experts who have been helping us, and people who have been there to help the families with counseling, with advice, get back on their feet. This is a program that is going to make a difference in Kenya.